Hello, this is the weekly reading for June 1st through 7th. And we still have the retrogrades that we've been having. The main ones that I want to start with are Neptune, Saturn, Pluto, and the North Node. And the ones that we have been having are Saturn, Pluto, and the North Node. Saturn is getting rid of negative habits, people, things in our life and restructuring them. That's why you feel the distance between people and things that do not serve you. Pluto is revisiting life challenges that we've had in relationships. If you are the type to cling, you are revisiting that, and it's making it harder for you because it's time for you to let that go. We also have North Node, and that is with your life direction. So with those three things, Saturn, Pluto, and the North Node in retrograde, that enough is restructuring our life and getting rid of things that we no longer need, okay? Neptune has been in retrograde from the 18th of June. Yeah, the 18th of June to the 1st. Yes, to the 1st of this month. And that was about review of our desires. So a lot of things that we wanted, we no longer want anymore. That is definitely going away. We're facing the consequences of actions that we have done in the past. Resetting personal limits, which is a part of that restructuring. Now we have Jupiter. Jupiter is in retrograde until next week sometime. And Jupiter is teaching us how to deal with our emotions and what they mean, okay? If we had a hard time with people, situations, they are starting to end going into next week. So you're going to start to feel a lot of animosity leaving you because you're going to change that part of your life or that instance. It no longer serves you, so you don't feel the need to cling to it anymore because of all of these retrogrades, which is really good. I'm going to pull something for that. The crown chakra, which I love. This is about connection to spirit and your own wisdom, which is the third eye. That's your own wisdom, your intuition, and those two things are starting to connect at this time. So you're starting to get some sort of understanding. This is a time that you are more spiritual, because if you're trying to cling, your spirituality will help you let it go in a more comfortable way, so it doesn't feel as though it's overwhelming you, because you know that you're doing it for the good of yourself, okay, and your future. So moving into the calendar, we have the sun in Cancer throughout this whole week and into the middle of the month. And the sun in Cancer is where you're focusing on yourself, your home, your future, the things that you're carrying with you, okay? You are being very nurturing and taking care more of yourself, I feel like, this week, okay, than others. Not saying that you're not, but your emotions are running deep and you're sensitive to certain things that you will not, that you normally would allow in your life. And we have temptation and triumph, which is the devil and the chariot. Hold on one second. I have to go turn my tea off. Thank you. Sorry about that. So temptation is about letting things go that no longer serve you, which is the element that you're in. right now, and learning how to move forward in your own will. Okay, making better decisions, having more power behind your decisions. Be careful, because with this, like I said, your emotions are running really deep because of the sun being in Cancer. So you may have a tendency to fall back into old patterns. But that's why the Devil card comes up as a reminder that these are the things that no longer serve you. So it's time for you to let them go, to move forward from them. Okay? There it is. This is the Eight of Cups. This talks about walking away from things that you have built into something new. And it's going to take a lot of soul searching for you, for some of you to do that. For some of you, it may be a little bit easier. I do feel the need to talk about letting things go and the after effects of feeling like you have made bad decisions. That is something that you're going to have to deal with yourself this week. But on the 5th, you have Chiron going into retrograde. And that's what's going to help you out, okay, so on Thursday. So Chiron in retrograde is going to help you clear out inner pain. The inner pain of feeling like you've made bad decisions because of your emotions, with the sun being in Cancer. And you're going on a path of learning how to master life in the way that is best for you. Okay, so you have the Seven of Cups and you have Shadow, which is the Moon card. So this is about making better choices in your life. Knowing that you have different paths and different options that you could have taken in your life, and clearing out the illusion of feeling like you have to do something or that you've made bad decisions, and to think more clearly so you can move forward on your own path, on what it is that you want to do after a moment of meditation, which I feel like has been the past month or the past weeks. The Moon card is about facing things, reflection on that, like I said before, reflecting, making changes, okay? Being skeptical about the things in your life opens you up to dialogue in areas of your life that you haven't been open to before. So that's very, very good, leading you to a path of self-understanding, okay? So thank you so much for listening. You'll see me in a second for the weekly readings. I love you very much. Love and light. Hello, water signs. This is your weekly reading for July 1st through 7th. We're going to start with Cancer. So Spirit, what do you have for Cancer this week of July 1st through 7th? What would you like for them to know or pay attention to at this time? So we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. I mean, that's a good ending. I like that ending. I like that card showing up. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Sorry, my nose was itching. And the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. In the upright. Sorry about me sniffling. I was sick this week, so okay. So overall energy with these two cards, it looks like there is an offer. The Ace of Pentacles is an offer. It's about seeing something being presented to yourself. Some sort of investment you can make. Maybe a financial gain for you, a financial step up. But for some reason, it's not what it seems to be to you, okay? So be careful about spending it. If you get some money, be careful of spending it on silly things. Things that are not investment worthy, okay? don't feel discouraged because you have something. If this isn't a money coming into you, don't feel discouraged about. You have opportunities, so don't be discouraged right now. So you start off here. I feel like you may have been holding on to some grief, okay? But you're getting better and you're definitely healing, okay? I feel like by holding on to old things or holding on to the past, you're being distracted, okay? You're distracting yourself. You're not working for the things that you really want. You have an opportunity to heal. I feel like you have some regrets and you're starting to accept what it is that you have attempted or tried to hold on to. You made the choice that this was a better option for you, okay? It's like a realization that, almost a realization that you made this choice for yourself. It doesn't look like you are learning that. Whatever this is, it was a superficial move, and it was more just for you at a previous moment is what I'm feeling. You're noticing throughout this week or towards the end of the week that there is no direction in where you're going. I feel like you want to be happy. You want some sort of peace. It's like you're trying to make yourself happy with the lack of direction that you have. Like you're trying to accept this negative situation you're in, but you have an opportunity for something better. You definitely have to get more motivated to get the opportunity that you have. This is interesting. 2 of Swords and the 10 of Swords in reverse. You have to make a decision. You can't just stand in the midst of something. It's like you're just like, I'm going to accept this. This is what I need to accept. But you can change it. You have to make a move and not resist the changes that need to be made. It's like you just don't want to deal with it, Cancer. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. And Cancer, it's true. You cannot change the past. But you do have an opportunity that's still there. You have something that you can grasp. Something that is being offered to you. Something that is stable. But you have to see it. You have to be motivated enough to make the changes that you need to make. Okay? Next we have Scorpio. Spirit, what do you have for Scorpio for July 1st through 7th? What would you like for them to know or pay attention to? Alright, Scorpios, we have the King of Cups in reverse, the 8 of Wands in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse overall, and the Emperor here on the bottom. Okay. Okay, Scorpio, overall energy. You may have someone that is really controlling in your life, okay? And this is causing some disarray, okay? Or it's causing you to step away from a family unit, okay? Or just disarray in your family, okay? I feel like you want some sort of structure. This may be something that have to do with a father figure that you're having, okay? I feel like you're trying to gain your own sense of control over your own life, and this is causing disarray in a family unit of some sort this week. So I feel like for some of you, someone new has come along, or the idea of something new has come along, and it has changed you. Emotionally, you've been lacking. Like you haven't had that emotional connection that you want. And it seems as though you're going in a different direction than your emotions are going. You're a little bit distracted emotionally. Like I said, you want happiness within your family unit, and there could be some negative talk which is affecting you emotionally in your family unit. I feel like you want to make this person, these people happy, but there is a bit of negativity with the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's a change. You're trying to move with the flow, but it's something you don't really want to happen. It may have to do with money or some sort of material situation, like money, car, career. You may not be hearing good things from that situation. And that's what's changing you or changing your happiness. I feel like you're waiting on something to change with your financial situation. You're trying to gain control, but you're having issues with finances this week. It looks like you have been your own worst enemy here. I'm hearing that you need to open up and expand your mind to different things. I know that you feel like you know what you want to do, but I feel like your emotions are intertwined in this, and things are just not coming into balance the way that they should. It's like you need to stop fighting. That this is competing with what is supposed to happen, or with you doing better. There's competition there in a way. You need to have more control over your finances. More control. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. You have the opportunity to make things better. I feel like you're a strong person, Scorpio, and I feel like you can do anything that you put your mind to. But you have to have more of an open mind. you have to expand to different opportunities and different things. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself stuck this week, okay? Okay, last but not least, we have Pisces. Let's see what Spirit has for Pisces for July 1st through 7th. Okay, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Lovers, the Five of Swords, the World card, the Ace of Swords, and the Death in reverse. On the bottom, we have the King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, let me focus on your overall energy, Pisces. Pisces, you're definitely trying to take control. You're trying to take control over your life. You're trying to have the authority. Okay, you're being very smart and very analytical about the things that you're doing. You're processing things. You want to invest your time and energy into things that are going to be for you. Okay. You may also be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius who is being controlling over what you invest your time in, but I feel like you're trying to gain that control or that power back. You're definitely starting the week with the feeling of healing and acceptance, trying to get something back in order after an end or a completion of a cycle in your life, okay? And whatever this is doing, this is bringing you back together with yourself. You're making the choice to choose intelligence. You're using the choice to choose clarity in where it is that you're moving. You have an opportunity. It's like a bit of knowledge that has come to you after an ending, after a conclusion, and after accepting that this conclusion has taken place, that has put you back on track where you need to be, which is a beautiful feeling. Now, with the Five of Swords, it may be that someone is trying to get back into you or get back to you, get back at you. Like someone is trying to, it's like they don't want to accept that it's over, okay? If this is you that don't want to accept that it's over and you're trying to be cunning towards someone else, that's not going to work out for you. This also could be someone coming towards you, okay? Using your relationship or using your connection to throw you off the ball of where it is that you're trying to go to, okay? With the Death card being in reverse, it just means that you have to learn that this is the process of ending with this person, okay? It's like it's their way of getting back at you for cutting them off, all right? Like I said, you are going to have to invest a lot of time into this in order to move forward, but stay strong within your convictions, okay, and you'll be fine, all right? So you have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and you also have the Hangman. Lots of the major arcanas. This is a very intense week for you. I feel like there's going to be a up and down of events this week, Pisces. Don't get distracted, okay, by the lesson that you've learned and the connection that you have now with yourself from this knowledge that you have accumulated. All right. Now with the Hangman, it's like you have to self-sacrifice yourself. Even though you want to say something or you want to get involved in this treachery, as you can say, about what is being brought to you, you have to let it end. Okay. This is just the process that you go through, because it feels like there's someone that's not really ready to let you go, or this could be vice versa and you're not ready to let them go. Okay. So let's see what the overall oracle card will be. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay, so this is a week that is going to be growth for you, and I can see that because I see you standing up for yourself, defending, standing your ground. Okay, and this is an investment in your future. It truly is, and it's gonna cause you much growth and much stability moving forward. Even though this week may not be comfortable, you'll find out where you need to be. I do want to, Spirit's telling me to talk about Jupiter. Jupiter does go direct next week on the 10th. Okay, and right now Jupiter is dealing with your emotions. Okay, you're growing, you're getting more wisdom, you're having a harder time with people right now because it's retrograde, but it is going into direct next week, along with some other elements that we'll talk about when that week starts. But thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye bye.